Good afternoon, boys and girls. Today we're going to be talking about quadrilaterals. Now, a quadrilateral is just a polygon that has four sides. So the first one we're going to talk about is a quadrilateral that you're all very familiar with, and that is the square. Now, a square is a quadrilateral whose sides are all the same length and has four right angles. So every one of these angles is a right angle. The next quadrilateral that we're going to talk about is a rhombus. A rhombus is a quadrilateral with four sides, and all the sides are the same length, just like a square. In fact, it looks like somebody kind of pushed down on a square and kind of moved it over to the right. That's a rhombus. Moving on, we're going to talk about another one that's very familiar to you, and that's a rectangle. Oh my goodness. A rectangle is a quadrilateral made up of two pairs of parallel lines with four right angles, and the opposite sides are the same length. The next thing we're going to look at is a parallelogram. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral made up of two pairs of parallel lines. So this pair, that line, and this line are parallel, and then this line and this line are parallel. And the opposite sides are the same length, just like a rectangle. And a parallelogram looks like somebody pushed down a little bit on a rectangle and kind of scooted it over to the right. You can see that the rectangle and the parallelogram are very similar, just like the square and the rhombus are very similar. And the last one we're going to look at is a trapezoid. So a trapezoid is a quadrilateral that has two sides that are parallel and two sides that are not parallel. And you can see them right here. This side is parallel to this side, but the other two sides are not parallel. In fact, this side and this side will eventually intersect. So these are the quadrilaterals that we're going to be working with today, and when you see them in your module book, they're going to be asking you some questions about these. Think very carefully, and you can come back to this video anytime you need to. Good luck.